Warning, this video contains content not suitable for sensitive viewers. If you are one, look away or click off now. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, this is the God of Creepy here, and today we will be looking at the top 10 My Little Pony creepypastas / grimdark stories. For this, we will be looking at some really good ones that I like. And also we're considering how big they are in the fandom. And I will cheat a little bit and include a few games in here. But still. Also, no stories that rely on shock factor like just blood. And another one, we will definitely be excluding, well, just those kinds of pastas in general. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, we're getting into the list. Number 10. A puppet to her fame tells a story about the pony Octavia, who just so happened to have had a rough life. Well, that is until she met Vinyl, Bun Bun, and Lyra. But what a lot of people, well, pretty much everybody doesn't know, is that Octavia's cursed. She has been forced to play the cello for all eternity. But as for the victims in the story, that is for you to find out. Number 9. The story of something sweet to bite just so happens to be a story about the tradition of offering Nightmare Moon Nightmare Night candy on Nightmare Night. Basically, it follows the story of the Candy Mare, a mad scientist who was completely covered in candy. The thing is that if they didn't offer candy, the Candy Mare would kidnap children and kill their parents, using them to make candy and then giving it to the children. The children would often die because of lack of real food. One of them just so happened to have eaten the Candy Mare and became part candy. Then let's just say the only thing that people in Ponyville can do now is just sit back and watch the destruction. Number 8. A Rocket to Insanity is the alternate ending to the famous Cupcakes creepypasta. Basically, the entire thing was a dream, and Rainbow Dash has a little voice in her head throughout the day saying that Pinky's gonna kill her. She eventually meets up with Pinky, and she offers her a cupcake, just like in the dream. Now, in order to show that she's the real crazy one, she kills Pinky right on the spot. But there is one question. Was Pinky actually planning to kill her in the first place? Number 7. Little Miss Rarity was a grimdark story, basically showing Rarity going into the world of masochism. Basically, as you see on screen right now, Rarity's cat, Opal, scratches her and she likes it. She finds a video camera and logs about how she loves inflicting pain to herself. She goes so far as to include Sweetie Belle in this and then killing her cat Opal and making a living Pink Amina doll. But the thing is, she's then arrested, and afterwards the Pink Amina doll starts coming alive. And let's just say masochism definitely was not the way to go. Number 6. So basically, the story of Smile.EXE is basically just a game where it looks innocent, but then as soon as you get to Celestia at the end of the trail, this happens. The world is completely photonegative. There's blood out and spikes everywhere. The main 6 are killed. Pinkie Pie's hair is straightened and she's psychotic. Eventually, she goes and kills Celestia at the end of the trail, after she is told to go back and leave. And let's just say that the jump scare at the end of the story is priceless. Number 5. Simple Theory's My Little Pony is just a theory about 6 girls who went to the same school, were friends, and ironically died on the same day. They all were very similar to the ponies. So, the inspiration for Fluttershy overdosed. The inspiration for Rarity had her neck snapped in a car crash. Inspiration for Rainbow Dash collapsed during a match after overdosing on steroids. Inspiration for Pinkie Pie jumped off a building after voices told her that she could fly. Inspiration for Applejack fell into a wood chipper. And the inspiration for Twilight basically hung herself out of guilt for cheating. And the thing is that these girls just so happen to live horrible lives while the ponies are successful. Why did Lauren Faust want to base her ponies on these girls? I mean, maybe they're happy now. Maybe she just wanted to have their personalities live on. Guess we may never know. Number 4. The Luna game just so happens to be a game that was, well, uploaded to Equestria Daily a while ago. And it got taken down rather fast because of the jump scare content. Basically, the game follows Luna. It was just a side-scroller, really. Those who have already downloaded the game really were scared because of the fast jump scares. It was quite scary. But there have been a lot of clones of this game. The thing is, though, none of them had the initial scare factor of the first game. And they probably never will, honestly. Number 3. Sweet Apple Massacre is a grimdark story that, honestly, even a diehard horror fan like me would find very challenging to read. Especially out loud. The story is really, really disturbing and really morbid. Basically, it shows Big Macintosh killing off Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo for disrupting his peace while trying to find their cutie marks. I might do a narration of this in the future. If you guys want, I will. You decide. Anyway, this is a really challenging story. Number 2. Rainbow Factory just so happens to be a story about what happens that Cloudsdale uses to get their rainbows. So the story follows Scootaloo, who has to take a mandatory flight test. But the thing is that if you fail your flight test, which Scootaloo did, you're sent to the Rainbow Factory. And it breaks Scootaloo's heart to find out that Rainbow Dash is at the head of the Rainbow Factory. They extract the colors of the ponies and use them in the rainbows. And this one is a really, really popular story. I mean, it even has a song that is dedicated to it. I will leave the link down in the description to the song, as well as this. Well, this video is basically just a music video. Either way, you'll love it. But it's still trumped by number 1. Don't act like you didn't see this coming. This is basically the story that caused all the My Little Pony creepypastas to be a thing. Cupcakes is by far the most popular My Little Pony creepypasta. Basically, everybody in the creepypasta community knows what this is. But for those who don't, allow me to explain. Basically, Pinkie Pie gives Rainbow Dash a cupcake, which is drugged. And basically, what happens is Pinkie Pie then tortures Rainbow Dash. I'm talking cutting off her cutie mark, chopping her wings, shocking her, removing her organs. All of these in which to use for cupcakes. It is a really, really popular story. I mean, I swear. Won't find a pony creepypasta more popular. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, which of these stories left you guys up at night and not looking at ponies the same way again? Well, for me, it was really all of them, but still. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and give feedback. Bye-bye.